Hello, my name is George. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and trainer. Welcome back to the Whitaker Hypnotherapy Academy. I'm here to share my thoughts and knowledge around psychology, mental health, and of course, hypnotherapy. Great to see you and thanks for tuning in. Why do I worry all the time and what should I do about it? So one of my all-time favourite books is The Chimp Paradox by Dr. Steve Peters. It's an excellent book that I really would strongly suggest that everyone reads, no matter what job you have or where you are in life. It really is one of my favourite books. And the book explains why we act the way we do, how we all have this chimp and this human side to us. It really helps to highlight why we do certain things and shows that maybe we're not as weird or as different to everyone else as we might have thought beforehand. Now, one paragraph in the book really resonated with me, and it's called the mushroom syndrome. And when mushrooms grow, they constantly compete for space, for air, for moisture, for all the resources. And when a mushroom is big enough, if you pick it, the next largest mushroom will grow and it will take up all of that space that was left and all those resources as well. And it will happen again. This mushroom will grow, take up all of the space, all of the resources, it will fill the gap. Now for some people, they grow worries in the same way. When a worry disappears, the next one grows and it fills their mind. No matter how serious or potent the worry, it's the one that's next in line. It grows up, it takes up all of that space. And for some people looking in from the outside, they say that these people are worrying about having nothing to worry about. Now in the book, Dr. Peters suggests that worrying is a learned destructive habit. It's tiring for both the individual and for the people around them, because these worries, they seem to come up and sprout up of nowhere. Now, no matter how hard we try, there's always going to be concerns occupying our minds. It's normal, it's healthy to have some. However, there are steps you can take if you find yourself constantly worrying in a state of stress and displaying the signs of the mushroom syndrome. Let's go through some of those now. The first one is recognize that you suffer from the mushroom worry syndrome. And as soon as you notice a worry taken over, replace it with a positive or a neutral thought. For example, worrying is an option and I can choose not to worry. Now by doing this every time, it will become a habit and you will notice signs of those worries before they take a hold. It's not instant, but over time, you'll create that new habit. You can take your mind off things by changing your surroundings or activity. You can go for a walk, or you can get some fresh air, you can go into another room. You can clear your mind using meditation, and that's also going to help reduce the power of your worries and your negative thoughts. So that's another good way of coping with them. You can also burn off excess energy by exercising. Even just that walk will help in that way. Listen to some good music to take your mind off things. That's always an effective way as well. Now, after listening to these things, do you feel that you suffer or have ever suffered from the mushroom syndrome? If you don't, I'm sure you're going to know lots of people that do, and lots of people that seem to have this mushroom syndrome happening for them. These worries that sprout up if left unchecked. But by having a positive or a neutral thought ready, you can help combat these worries as soon as you notice them, rather than allowing them to grow and take over your headspace, take over all the space your brain has. If you're interested in learning more about how our minds work in everyday life, the chimp, the human part, I really would suggest checking out The Chimp Paradox by Dr. Steve Peters. I'm not earning any commission for saying that or advertising revenue. It's just honestly, one of my favorite books. So I really do recommend giving it a read. So on to the final question. How are you going to reduce your worrying today? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to tell you about my free hypnotherapy soundtracks. You can use these soundtracks to reduce your stress and anxiety, to relax your mind and help you sleep at night. You can sign up now to get these free soundtracks using the link in the description. Also, if you're interested in learning more about how hypnotherapy can help you, I've put the link to my website in the description as well. Finally, remember to subscribe to this channel and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.